What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. And in today's video we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played Bournemouth, guys, at Old Trafford. Before I get into today's video, I just want to say Merry Christmas and also Happy New Year. Obviously, once this video is uploaded, we will be on to 2019, so I hope you guys are going to have a great 2019 and hope Manchester United are going to have a better year in 2019. But anyway, guys, let's get in straight into today's video. Manchester United went and made 4 changes from the last game against Huddersfield Town. Talk about the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Young, Bailey, Lindelof, Shaw, Herrera, Matic, Lingard, Pogba, Martial, Rashford. The news came in that Romelu Lukaku is now back in the team. He was started on the bench. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saw something in Rashford that made Rashford start the game. I don't really blame him because Rashford is a quick, solid player. He's got strength and power. Give the guy another chance. You know, he's been playing fantastically well under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's had a great season so far under Jose Mourinho, also under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Solskjaer's had 3 games under Manchester United. He's literally won now every single game. We've got 9 points out of now Cardiff, Huddersfield and Bournemouth. We're now beating teams who are at the lower end of the table. We're now stopping those stupid losses now. We're cutting all those stupid losses out. Like going back to Jose Mourinho, he was just losing stupid games that we shouldn't have been losing. Now that it's a new manager, it's a different style of play. We're going for it, we're playing attacking football, we're playing aggressive football, we're on the front foot now and we're just going for it. Now that we're going for it, we're getting results, we're getting more points on the table, literally on Arsenal's backside now. And the more we keep on getting some good results, keep coming away with some good 3 points in every single game. We've got 9 points in the bag. I'm loving it. Arsenal are feeling the pressure. They got a loss against Liverpool. Anything to play for now for top 4. Overall in this game, fantastic game for Manchester United. Great team performance from the players. The work rate is just fantastic. Solskjaer's tactics and game plan is just paying off recently. Players are playing well for him. He's just telling his players to go and express themselves, do it for themselves. They're not only just playing for the manager, they're playing also for the fans, for the club. And they're fighting now, doing it for heart, passion and pride. I'm just so happy for this club that we're back on winning ways. I'll be talking about that later into this video of why Manchester United are just coming back to life all of a sudden and why we're just picking up these points and why they're just coming thick and fast for us. It's just what we want. We're just picking up from where we left off from. It's a different Manchester United team now. I'm loving it. First half, great team performance. Pogba scored 2 goals and Rashford scored a great goal as well. So it's just showing how much fluidity we've got in this team right now. We're playing with a lot of energy. We're playing aggressive football, high tempo, high intensity from start to finish. No more of this sitting back anymore now. We're playing just on the front foot, playing attacking football constantly now. Second half we came out, maybe with a lack of creativity wasn't made by Manchester United getting forward as a team. But as the game was going on, we literally switched back on and we got that 4th goal. It's good to see Romelu Lukaku back on the pitch after going off for some family reasons, but he's back in the team and hopefully he can help the team just get back up to where we left off from, get back into the top 4. Still possible for a top 4, Arsenal feeling the pressure now after losing to Liverpool, but one slight mistake Arsenal do, if they drop 2 points or drop 3 points, United are going to get them at the end of the day. And all the Arsenal fans will be thinking, just get Unai Emery out, but tell you what, we keep up this fantastic work rate from the players, we'll be walking away with some great 3 points and just getting back up the table, get some great results, get some great performances out of the players. Let's just get in straight into today's video, guys. So United started quick. United are determined and have a lot of enthusiasm in the team. This is what I just love now from the team. We're just going out there and just expressing ourselves now. United were immediately on the front foot, constantly just on the front foot. United are already on the counter-attack and going for it. United put the pressure on early into the game. United troubled Bournemouth's defence within the first few minutes. Actually, going back to that, United started this game how we played against Cardiff. We came out quick, we got on the front foot, we caused them problems, we just had numbers high up the pitch, we had bodies high up the pitch, and the next thing you know it, first goal had just come. Young sends the ball to Rashford, Rashford pulls off a great skill, past Ake, past another defender, Rashford passed it to Pogba, finished it off for 1-0. I think this is going to be a game for United that we're going to take our chances and scoring our chances, where we just have to be so clinical in front of goal. There were times where we created some good chances and we just couldn't finish them off. Like, we had some good runs, like the link-up play was fantastic, like the players made some great runs, but we just couldn't find the ball and just run onto it. So it was just, say like Pogba passed it to Rashford, heavied it a little bit, just put too much on it, on the ball. So there were times where someone had put the ball to someone and it just went a little bit too far for them. Timing those runs as well, everything is just coming together as a Manchester United team now. United are moving quick, the movement is just quick, the passing is quick. United are playing with a lot of energy. United are playing with width and pace. We've got Rashford, we've got Martial, we've got Lingard, we've got Lukaku back in the team now. We're going to have Sanchez back in the team very much soon. We've got a lot of fluidity in this team now. United are playing attacking football. The players know how to get the ball to Rashford and Martial. Both of them are a real threat in the counter-attack, and they just cause a lot of problems. They cause the opposition a lot of problems. Only just the opposition there, the defenders a lot of problems. United are just consistently pressing on Bournemouth. United are making some great runs. United kept pushing. The second goal came eventually. Herrera passed it to Young. Young passed it back to Herrera. Herrera puts in a great cross and Pogba heads it for 2-0. Like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been saying in his recent interviews and press conferences, once we score our first goal, they'll look to get a second goal, a third goal and a fourth goal. And that's what we've done in these 3 games. We have scored now. We scored 5 against Cardiff, we scored 3 against Huddersfield, and now we've scored 4. So it's just showing that we're making so much progress under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's just unbelievable. The freedom as well is just absolutely unbelievable as well. United are playing dynamic football. Bournemouth then sort of brought the game back to life for themselves to get back into the game. Bournemouth were dangerous on the counter-attack. They made some good runs. Bournemouth have got some very good players in there. They've got the likes of Josh King, who's also Norwegian. Actually, there's been speculation of Josh King coming to Manchester United. There's also Callum Wilson, who's a very good player, quick as well, got power. They were going to give us a good test, but at the end of the day, they just didn't turn up on the day. And this is the thing with Manchester United. This is why we're just playing so well. The fact that the players are just turning up on the day as well now, and that's why we've been getting results. Bournemouth had a few chances at goal, a few good saves that De Gea had to pull off, obviously, to keep United into the game. It was crucial for De Gea to keep us into that game at that point. We were 2-0 up, we didn't want to concede a stupid goal. This is the thing now as well, Manchester United just cannot get clean sheets now. This is why there's still room for improvement in this team as well. When Bournemouth are on the counter-attack, United must defend. They do look dangerous. You might think, Bournemouth, they're not that good enough. Yes, they're not that good enough. Yes, they just got a good hammering by Tottenham, 5-0. They've gone and beaten 4-1 against Manchester United, but they've still got a lot of quality in the team. Still got great players in there at the end of the day. There were a few times where United lost possession and just worked really well to regain possession. This is why we've got Ashley Young and Luke Shaw so high up the pitch that we're winning back possession really well. And we've got a lot of width. We're playing with a lot of width. And this is why we've got Luke Shaw and Ashley Young playing so well on the flanks as well. And this is why we're getting something out of Ashley Young and Luke Shaw. If they keep playing with a lot of width, they'll pick up possession really easily and we'll win it back easily as well. United then got back on the front foot. We had options left, right and centre. United are just playing with a lot of fluidity. United were pressing. Bournemouth felt the pressure. The third goal just came all of a sudden. Matic passed it to Martial. Martial crossed it into Rashford, and Rashford puts it in for 3-0. It was just so easy for Manchester United. We were just literally walking through this game. At that point, it was just getting too easy for United. There was just so much freedom in the team at the minute. The quality is good out of the players. The desire is good in the team. United have created a lot of chances at goal. Bournemouth got given a corner just before half-time. United's defence switched off for one split second. Bournemouth scored. That's the thing about the Premier League. If you switch off for one split second, you've got to be absolutely alerted what is going on around you. You cannot switch off for one split second. You've got to be mentally ready for for what's coming your way. It's frustrating because every single goal United have conceded under Solskjaer has been on set pieces. And what really frustrated was the fact that, you know, they couldn't score against Tottenham and they're scoring against Manchester United. We've got to be better, and this is why we need to improve as a team. And we've got to start really coming away with some clean sheets now, and we cannot be just gifting them set pieces and they're scoring on set pieces, and it's happened 3 times now. That's in every single game that Solskjaer has managed United. It's happened 3 times now. Cardiff, Huddersfield, and now Bournemouth. We've got to start working on it. It's not good enough. We need to change it. United had most of the possession. United have been in control of the half. United dominated the half. To be fair, I think we dominated the whole game from start to finish. Great first half performance, just what we needed as well. Just need to keep up the work rate from the players. Second half, United just need to carry on the way how we played in the first half. Keep creating chances at goal, constantly be on the front foot from start to finish. Keep the pressure onto Bournemouth. United came out quick. United were on the front foot. I think this was like going back to the game against Huddersfield in the first half, where we came out quick but we were a little bit slow. There was just not much creativity at the beginning of the second half. Bournemouth had most of the possession for the opening 15 minutes. Bournemouth were not really troubling United's defence. They weren't really an impact in that second half. They did make an impact in certain areas in that second half where, you know, we obviously had to pull off some great saves, obviously. They made a few substitutions but didn't really make an impact in the game. I thought, you know, once they reacted to bring on substitutions, I thought that was really going to lighten up Bournemouth again, because we were 3-1 up, so I thought if they score the next goal, you know, it's game back on really. And we just didn't want to get, this is the thing now, we cannot get too overexcited with every single game that we come away with. We cannot get too carried away, and that's where now we're going to start creating a run and building a run as a team now. United just wanted to calm things down in the game, and this is where we just then sort of brought on substitutions. Rashford came off for Lukaku. Good to see Lukaku back on the pitch again. Talk about Rashford's performance for the second game running, produced wonderful wing play, only this time it resulted in a goal. Then he got a goal, United's Player of the Month by far, I think, as well. Hope Rashford can play against Newcastle. He had a bit of a niggle. It was his groin, so hope he can play. Usually when you're a young player like Rashford, you can walk away from these niggles pretty quick, and you can recover from them pretty quick as well. So hopefully he's playing against Newcastle. If not, he'll be on the bench. United then really started to pick up where we left off from. We picked up the pace, we picked up the tempo and intensity as the game was going on. United kept pressing onto Bournemouth. Lukaku comes off the bench and makes an impact straight away. 4th goal. Martial headed it to Pogba. Pogba puts the ball over the top, Lukaku controls it and puts it in for 4-1. There was a lot of talk if that was offside, but I think he was just onside, and we were lucky enough to get that 4th goal. But at that point we knew it was game, set and match. We weren't going to lose at that point anyway. The transition from defence to attack is quick. It's just what we wanted from the midfield. Matic and Pogba again just got the strength, power and drives the ball forward quick. Also the front three really dug deep again. They were playing 5 at the back, so we got everything out of the front three. We got everything out of the final third. Herrera went off for Pereira. Talk about Herrera's performance. Excellent at both ends. Made a crucial interception and block from Nathan Ake before he crossed invitingly for Paul Pogba. The distributions are fantastic. The link-up play is just fantastic. Everything again is just fantastic in the team. Why is United an impact under Solskjaer? Now, this is the thing. Solskjaer has just said it so many times in his press conferences and his interviews. He said to the players to go and express themselves, just go out there and play your normal football. The players are not only just doing it for the manager, they're doing it for the fans, and they're doing it for the club. They're playing for heart, passion and pride. So, and we're seeing a different Manchester United. The comparison from Jose Mourinho to Solskjaer is just unbelievable. We've got so much freedom under Solskjaer. We're just a different, complete Manchester United side. Under Jose Mourinho, the players weren't getting on with him. At the end of the day, we've got a new manager and it's just working for us at the end of the day, and this is why we're just making such an impact in the game now. Things have changed. We're not underestimating teams now, and this is why we're playing so much better, and we're just putting these teams to bed now. We're not messing about thinking, oh yeah, we're going to come into this game, we're going to and absolutely win it. We're not doing that anymore. We're just, we're playing attacking football, we're playing aggressive football, we're on the front foot constantly. We're not giving up now as a team, so we know it's a new manager, different tactics, and we're going for it now. There's nothing to lose. We're in the second part of the season now. We need to battle for a top four, we need to improve as a team, and we need to start getting more clean sheets as well now as a team. There's just so much freedom as well. Why is Pogba playing so well? Another one, Pogba wasn't playing well under Jose Mourinho. I said it in my last video, Pogba was called a virus. He didn't have a good relationship with Jose Mourinho as well. I said it in my last video, it was linked to going to Barcelona. So much talk of him going to Juventus. There's been players that really needed to sort of now turn up and start playing as a Manchester United player because they were unsure of their futures at the club. But if Paul Pogba is playing well, and everyone said it now, if Paul Pogba is playing well, everybody else is going to play well. At the end of the day, there's been players on the line battling for the future at the club, but now they're showing the real Pogba. It's just paying off. Like, Pogba's been immense now. He scored 2 goals and assists in this game, and he's walking away with another man of the match, and he got one against Huddersfield. So the guy is just on fire. He's on fire at the minute, and it's just the best Paul Pogba that we're getting from as well. If we keep going into every single game as well, the reason why United are making an impact as well is because United are preparing well for these games. We're physically and mentally prepared for these ones. We're not approaching these games with a very strong mentality. The game management is just up there. Everything's up there at the minute, so we can't really complain as fans, really. All I just say is Happy New Year. Just bring on the second half of the season now. We just need to keep going now, put our foot down constantly now. Bailey then goes and gets himself sent off. What are my thoughts on the sending off? I think it's clumsy and stupid. You've got to be so careful of your actions in the Premier League. If you're going two-footed, if you've lost the ball or something like that, if you didn't get the ball, you're straight red carded. It's just clumsy and stupid. Bailey's made that mistake. He's got to learn from it, and he's obviously going to have 3 games set out now. That makes him ruled out now for Newcastle, the FA Cup game, and Brighton now. That's his own fault. Got to learn from it and move on. United made our last and final change. Martial went off for Jones. Talk about Martial's performance. Record and produce a cross that possibly bettered Rashford's or the United number 10 to turn in. Sacrificed after Bailey was red carded. United then changed up the formation for the last 12 minutes of the game, because when you go a man down, you've got to obviously change that formation. United just wanted to get over the line. United just needed to keep it nice and tight at the back, not make any stupid mistakes late on into the game. United hear the final whistle. Manchester United 4, Bournemouth 1. Win done. 3 points done. 3 out of 3 for Solskjaer. 3 points away from Arsenal. Newcastle next. Newcastle are a team we just got away with at Old Trafford. One of our best performances under Jose Mourinho. We did that, we got the 3 points, but we only just won it by 3 goals to 2. Since then, Newcastle have been struggling. They've been struggling to get a run. They've been losing stupid games and drawing stupid games, but they've won a few games, but they're still not the best this season. They're just playing football. They're not good enough this season. Solskjaer thinks it's going to be a good test. It could be. They've got some still good players, but I think they're missing out on Mitrovic being at Fulham. They've lost a few players that went out on loan, but they've still got some good players. They're going to be at home. At the end of the day, they're not playing the best football. They're 15th in the table, so I'm expecting United to come away with another great 3 points. I've said it, approach this game well with a good mindset. The mindset there in this game as well. If we obviously physically and mentally prepare for this one, we'll win the game. Tactically, the tactics are paying off for Solskjaer at the minute. The game plan's been paying off. At the end of the day, Newcastle are not playing the best football. Hopefully we can come away with the 3 good points, and hopefully Arsenal can drop either 3 points or 2 points. If not, we just have to wait until Arsenal make a mistake and we'll go above them. Happy days. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.